Hi, my name is Sarah Jackman, and this is the 5th episode of Inner Guru. I'm going to be talking about today about signs from above and sort of from the universe, and like how to take them and how to listen. So first things first though, as I always do, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the crystal that I'm wearing today. It is called pink tourmaline. This crystal, so I'm working with this crystal because I'm doing a crystal awakening course, and so I have to actually work with this crystal all week. So it's the second day I've been working with it. So it is an aphrodisiac that attracts love in the material and spiritual world. It inspires trust in love and confirms that it is necessary to love yourself before you can hope to be loved by others. Promotes peace and relaxation. That's actually perfect because I'm dating right now, and I'm not dating just one person, truth be told. And so I'm not used to that. I've never done that before where I've dated more than one person. They are aware of each other, so that's fine. So I'm not hiding anything. So it's kind of funny that is happening, or I'm wearing this at this moment. And then I am learning to love myself unconditionally. I do love myself unconditionally, but I feel like sometimes you forget to do that. So this is definitely helping with that. So moving on, so any signs can be anything. It can be basically if you see something 3 times in a short period of time, like in a row. For example, if you keep seeing sharks, or if you keep seeing white flowers, or if someone keeps saying, eat more chocolate, or you hear someone talking about chocolate, and you have cravings for chocolate. There's a reason for all that. So anytime that you hear something more than a few times and you're like, why do I keep hearing that? I overhear people talking about it in conversations when I walk by. I see pictures of it. There's a reason for that. So you can look that up. Obviously, Google is a great thing to use. You can just actually look up the word. So let's say it's sharks again. You can say sharks and symbology of sharks, and you can find answers that way. Also, so we get signs from angels and from above, from the divine, so whatever you believe in, whatever. So you get signs from them. So they can be butterflies, coins, feathers, birds. Anything that makes you think of an angel is a sign from your angels. We all have angels. We have like a team of angels when we get here, and they're with us throughout our lives. So anytime that you feel lost or anything, you can ask your angels to help you. It can also mean, so if you see any of those like feathers, coins, butterflies, they can also be signs or like little love notes from people who have passed on. So if someone you really love, for example, my grandparents, when my grandmother passed away, I kept seeing monarch butterflies for months and months everywhere I went, like legitimately everywhere I went. And I mean, if you live in Canada or Ontario, you know that monarchs are kind of disappearing. They're becoming extinct. So it was very rare to see monarchs in general, but I would see clusters of them everywhere. I remember one time I was in Tokyo, Japan, and I was walking home, it was super late, and I was telling someone how I always see butterflies after my grandmother had passed away. And legitimately a butterfly came out of a bush and like flew by. And where the area that we were in does not have butterflies anywhere. So this guy was completely shocked that a butterfly just came out of nowhere at night in this area. So that's another, example. So that's someone saying, I love you. Don't worry, I'm fine. I love you. I miss you, but I'm always here. Another sign, for example, So for example, I pull cards every day. This is called, I just started getting into tarot cards, which is so funny because I've kind of been afraid of them for many years, but I'm really enjoying working with them now. So this is the Fool, and what stood out to me in this card was the little dog. So that's the thing that stood out to me most. So that symbol is, so this means the alert watchdog, either the Fool himself is awake and aware in the intensity of the moment, or the dog calls a warning and shows that the human next to him has missed. So that's that. Also, for I'm pulling it for today, so it says, don't let yourself be driven around the bend. It is foolish to worry about events or consequences which simply cannot be weighed up right now. That's probably me worrying about dating a couple people at once. Anyways, I don't know if I'd recommend it to anyone, but it's going all right so far. I have another book. This is called Nature Speak. This is by Ted Andrews. This guy is amazing. So signs, omens, and messages in nature. So it's basically talking about if you see a lot of, so here it says lakes and ponds. Lakes and ponds mean opening to the spirit world. It's an oasis, nourishment of body, mind, and spirit. So that's an example. There's also another book that he does, which is the first book that I got by him, is called Animal Speak. And again, it's Ted Andrews. And so if you're seeing something like, I saw a skunk the other day, and what is the meaning for that? Let's see. Let me find that. Sorry, 1 second. I even looked up one time sharks, because I had been seeing sharks a lot. My water guide is actually a shark, so I should look it up again. Let's see here. Rabbit, raccoon, rat, sea lion, skunk. Okay, so this keynote is sensuality, respect, and self-esteem. So the cycle of this animal's power is year-round. The skunk is most noted for its spray, which has such a recognizable fragrance. Although the spray does not kill, it awakens a healthy respect in those who encounter it. The skunk is one of the most widely recognized mammals, but is also one of the most misunderstood. It is a very powerful totem with mystical and magical associations. Skunks are fearless, but they are also very peaceful. They move slowly and calmly, and they only spray at last resort. Because they are peaceable by nature, they always give warnings before spraying. This warning involves 3 stages. So anyways, so basically this is saying that it is fearless, but it is also very peaceful. So it will only attack when needed. And it's not even an attack, it's just, I leave you with this crazy smell, I'm getting out of here, you're screwed, because that smell is going to stick on you for a long time. So those are a few signs and symbols for you. You can always look this stuff up. So anytime sometimes I see a lot of squirrels or a lot of birch trees, for example, and I literally just look up birch trees symbology. I do have books now, so I don't need to look it up online, but you can always look up everything online. So I hope this helped you out about signs and symbols. I'm going to be talking about card reading next week, about cards, tarot cards, oracle cards, all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed yourself and have a wonderful day. Namaste.